An attorney I work with once told me, I love what I do, but I do not want to be doing this when I'm 60 years old. And it's not because she's burnt out or trying to escape a bad job. She's just honestly asking a question that I hear more and more accomplished professionals asking, which is, how much longer do I have to keep at this pace? Sound familiar? So if you are an accomplished professional who's accumulated wealth, but now you're starting to ask well, actually, how do I buy my time and some freedom to do the other things in my life besides my job that I love? Because let's face it, there's more to you than work. Then you're in the right place, and this video is going to be for you. I'm going to share what happens when accomplished professionals like you start asking questions to gain clarity and wondering, well, what is it going to take to design the next steps of my life so that I can buy back my time and freedom? So let's see if a few of these stories sound like you're feeling. The first one's an attorney planning her exit years in advance. Very successful, making $1 million a year right now, but she knows that her income's going to taper as her caseload tapers. Quite frankly, she wants to spend more time riding horses. She's ready to buy a car. She doesn't want to travel because she does enough of that already. But there's just more to her, and she wants to be doing some different things. She does understand that her income's going to decline as her caseload does, and she wants to be very careful about taking care of her clients and making sure that she's finding someone at the firm to take over for her. So that's important. Then there's the fire chief who could retire early. He's got flexibility. He could start retiring at 50. He has to retire at 57. But he's not sure that he actually wants to be done with his life at 57. However, he's got small children and he does want to spend more time with them. So there's some conflicting feelings there about, should he work part-time? Should he not? Can he afford not to? What does that look like? And finally, there's a couple that's in their 40s who always dreamed of retiring at the beach and buying their dream home. Well, they were on vacation, saw their dream home, and now they started to say well, could we do this now instead of later? And they just assumed it had to be at retirement and in their 60s, but they saw this perfect home and they really just came and asked am I going to be super crazy if we do this now? These are not people that are trying to escape work. They're great at it. They're just people who honestly want just more choices. They've worked really hard, they've saved well, and now they're just asking, what would it take to have more control over when and how I work? How much do I really need to work? And that's what gaining clarity looks like, asking those types of questions and coming up with a game plan. And so here's what I wanted you to take away from this video. A successful career can create a life of opportunity that is honestly just well beyond promotions and career advancement, which are super cool too. But if you are finding yourself asking the same types of questions that you heard today, let's talk. I help accomplished professionals figure out what it's going to take to make work optional. The link's in the description. I'd love to help you figure out your next chapter.